Hello. Please take your seats. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 5th episode of the 3rd season. For the 2nd time in this gorgeous big hall, again, there are no places for everybody. So welcome to Pitch2Pitch Startup competition. My name is Elena Peneva. I'm a module master at Bright Mojo and also a branding strategist in the IT industry for the past 10 years. And it's a big honor and joy for me to host Pitch2Pitch, but I'm sure that it's an even bigger one for my partner here who will be on stage as host of this competition for the 3rd year in a row. Nasko?
Big applause.
Yeah, big applause.
Big applause. My name is Atanas Dinchev and I'm 31, single, straight, and yeah.
Use this platform
yeah,
wisely.
No Gudini, everyone.
Are we still saying that? When do we stop?
1st of February.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so this season and tonight we are streaming this event thanks to Omai TV, our partners. As you know.
Big applause for Omai TV, ladies and gentlemen.
So stop the sound of your phones, but do not turn them off because, as you know, Nasko, will you say it?
Yeah, of course I will say it, because every spot here, not every seat, every spot here could be a winner. And tonight's award is, so one of you could win 1 week pass for all networking premium locations, and you can search them right now to see that they are so beautiful.
And so many. They're the biggest network of co-working spaces on the Balkans, so you can choose from 5 locations.
Yeah. So how you can do it, how you can win? You can go to ahaslides.com/P2P vote and vote for your favorite startup. And this is how you can win this amazing award. And by the way, if you look closely with your binoculars, you can see there a QR code. You can scan it if you have a camera on your phone.
But just in case, ahaslides.com/P2P vote.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Okay, nice. No, again. So, ahaslides.com/P2P vote.
We have judges, right?
Here they are, one by one. By the way, last time they entered the stage in the most spectacular ways. So I'm guessing action and then comedy and then all kinds of genres of entering the stage.
Why we had a lion backstage.
Yeah. I don't know for which one of them, but let's start with the first one. You could say that he's a lion as well. Viktor Manev from Impetus Capital.
Big applause for Viktor Manev, our talisman. And next is Thomas Tsanev, angel investor and former vice president at Citibank. Big applause.
Yavor Gochev from Innovation Capital.
Stoyan Nedin, Vitosha Venture Partners. Happy New Year, guys.
David. And Hadjiev from Seedblink.
Nice.
So, before we introduce the startups, let me tell you how to vote on AHA Slides. First of all, do not exit the link. Stay on the link, because if you don't stay on the link, your vote will not be counted, right?
This is important.
Yes. Also, you can choose from, when you see each pitch, you can actually grade their performance on several different, let's say, I don't know, criteria.
Yeah.
And at the end, we will have a winner of the public's vote. We will have a winner from one of you, or the people who are watching us in our stream live. So
when criteria are emojis.
yeah, just stay on the link. This is what I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. And now.
So now the first startup. Yeah, we have 6. Big applause.
Yeah. Tonight it's 6.
We're starting big. 6 startup. Great judges. Omai TV is here, and I'm hosting for the 3rd year in a row. Big applause again.
Big applause for Nasco, please.
Yeah, so the first startup is Nadezhda Boyanova, BrainBuddy.
Is Nadezhda here?
Yeah,
Please
you
welcome
can
on
come
stage.
on the stage, yeah. This is a pitching competition, actually, not a sitting competition. Big applause again for Nadezhda Boyanova and BrainBuddy.
You have 1 minute.
Okay, hey everyone, my name is Nadia and this is my product. So, imagine that you are a college student and it's Friday evening. You suddenly remember that you have an assignment that it's due Monday. You start to panic because all you have done for the past semester was telling yourself that you're going to do it tomorrow. But as we all know, that never happens. So you start searching for solutions like calling your friends for help, but they haven't done it either. So that's when BrainBuddy comes in handy. All you need to do is log into the platform and start searching for your buddy, which from thousands of teachers and students who are willing to help you in the selected category. Or you can make a room where you can invite your friends and brainstorm that assignment together. Thank you.
So I'll start. Do we hear each other? Yes.
Which are mentors help you and to help you through the assignment homework. And you have the people that will lead this.
Yes, there are teachers and everyone that's
Knowledgeable.
yeah.
Anyone knowledgeable?
Yeah.
So this is going to be for the students from the secondary schools or from students from universities, or?
It can be for students in high schools, in college, everyone that has an assignment or homework to do.
So it's not basically covering any topic, specific topic, but basically helping you for the homework and assignment that you have to do.
Yeah, but we have categories from which you can choose. So you know that the person that is going to help you knows, have some knowledge in the specialty you're at school. So it's not somebody that it's like a random person.
Are you building this right now?
Yes.
How many people is the team?
Right now it's just me, and I have a mentor who is helping me with the business plan and everything.
And to follow up on Viktor's question, can you code? Oh,
Nope.
No, all right.
But I have a brother who codes.
Then it's a team of two then.
Okay.
All right. So how are you going to onboard people in the platform, both people that need help and people that can offer help? Is it going to be based on one particular location where you expect to create some kind of a trend or?
Okay, so I guess you're asking how are we going to get our first users in the platform?
Yeah, a critical mass, basically, because
Yeah.
that's what you need.
We're going to target teachers who are going to use the platform free because it's going to be for it's going to be a monthly subscription. So they're going to use the platform for free, and they will make like a small commission for every lesson that they have done with the students.
All right, but how are you going to onboard them? How are you going to invite them?
Yeah,
On what
yeah,
basis
like-
are you going to reach
Yeah,
them?
we're going to reach universities or different high schools and ask them, or we can use like marketing ads and something like that. But for now, it's universities mostly.
And the students who are paying to the teachers something, right?
It's a monthly subscription, so they directly they're not paying for every lesson, but the teacher makes a contribution for every lesson that they have learned with.
The teacher makes a contribution to whom? Sorry.
Okay, so it is a it's like it's the room where you enter, like you were the student and you make that room and you've reached this teacher who is going to help you, and when the teacher accepts the invite for this room, they make a small like percentage from, you know, Spotify, yeah? Spotify pays the artists for every listener that they have on
All
the
right,
platform.
so it's going to be the Spotify.
Yeah, like
model.
the,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Briefly, essentially, you need to start from somewhere. So my first question would be, what would be the specialty? Chemistry, biology, maths?
Every specialty that,
Where do you start?
so we plan to start with, let's say, 10 categories, which are the top 10 categories, like maths, business, economics, and everything that, yeah, chemistry, biology.
What's the ideal customer profile?
Students who haven't studied for the semester and they need help for a short period of time.
Good. How do you ensure that the teacher is available at that particular time?
So it will be,
I would presume it's the end of the semester
Yeah.
where everybody is busy.
yeah. So with the growth of the platform, okay, I get your point. So we have to make sure that from the start we have a lot of teachers who will be available to help the students. So that's what we're going to do. We have to make a lot of teachers use the platform. Yeah.
Okay. Just a short one. What are you asking for right now? Do you need any help, support, fundraising, money? What do you need?
Yeah, right now I'm looking for a funding of 100K and a partner.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Nadezhda. Very good presentation, and thank you for coming over.
Thank you.
We don't have any more questions, do we? Thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's invite on the stage Atanas Dinchev from Raycloud. Good luck.
Thanks. Hey everyone. Ooh, that's a big voice I have apparently. So, do I start right now?
Sure,
There's no
go
time.
ahead.
Okay. My name is Atanas. I'm one of the founders of Raycloud. Altogether, we're 4 people. We are developing a cloud gaming service, which is a seamless cross-platform gaming experience with a focus on indie games, which are currently dramatically underrepresented in... Alrighty.
And the clock is not working, so you have all the time in the world.
I'm confused. There's something moving there, but anyway. Indie games are underrepresented in competitive cloud gaming platforms. What we do is we allow our users to play and access a variety of games on pretty much any internet-enabled device. In terms of the business model, the easiest way to describe it would be by comparison, and here I'm going to hit you with something that you just heard, which is Spotify, but this time it's for gaming. And when I say that, what I mean is that we charge a flat monthly fee, and then we do profit sharing with the developers, which essentially allows them for the first time to monetize their content based on playtime instead of ads or the typical premium single purchase model, which is currently dominating the gaming space. In terms of the market, the cloud gaming market is growing at a ridiculous pace at around 200% per year, and it is projected to go above $11 billion in 2025. Within this market, we are targeting to create a platform for indie developers, which is very accessible and welcoming, and basically allows them to easily monetize their content on demand. During the past 6 months, we have been developing our MVP, which already works, and you can try it out. And we've also been conducting various interviews with publishers, developers, and potential users of the platform, which gives us the feeling that we have a pretty good understanding of our go-to-market strategy. At this stage, we're looking for a flexible investment to essentially start growing the library of games, which, as you probably understand, is the most important thing, which is going to contribute to the potential success of our platform. And this concludes my pitch. Thank you.
Thank you. So indie developers are independent developers, right? Or not?
Not necessarily. Indie developers are developers who don't have a publishing contract with the leading major publishers, and you can think Microsoft or Sony. So you can still be an indie developer and have a publisher, but if it's not a major publisher, then you're still indie, if that makes sense.
Yep. So you're pretty much building a catalog from those games where people can go and play, like players can find the game and play?
Yeah, we want to bring the Spotify idea to gaming, and up until recently it wasn't really doable. All of the major cloud gaming competitors pretty much started in 2017. So it's still very early days, and there are a very few large competitors. We are betting on the fact that none of the large competitors are either open, you can't upload your game or easily submit it to the platform. You have to go through like a bunch of complicated legal stuff, and they need to want to have you there, while we are aiming to be open. Essentially an app store for games, which can be monetized based on playtime.
And the players are paying for the games where they play?
The main difference is that current cloud gaming platforms mostly bet on you buying the game somewhere else. What we are saying is different. We don't require you to buy the game anywhere else, but if you pay our subscription, you can have access to it.
So it's pretty much the Spotify thing. You
Yes.
can do advertising and then make some people pay a subscription for like an upscale version of it. Or...
Sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat?
I think in Spotify you can still listen if you pay nothing. You just listen to advertising, right?
Yeah, we have been considering like the lowest kind of freemium tier that Spotify has. The issue with us and having like an ad-supported tier, purely ad-supported tier, is the fact that our infrastructure is very expensive. So running and streaming games compared to storing and like streaming music is, I'm not going to tell you how much times more expensive, but very, very expensive.
It's more complex.
So essentially, I don't think that currently we will be able to support a pricing tier or a freemium only ad-based tier.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the presentation. I have two questions. First of them, how are you gonna make sure that there are enough players and enough publishers on the platform? Because this is always the biggest problem for multi-sided businesses. I mean, how are you gonna provide people on the platform from the both sides? And then can you tell us a bit more about the team? You mentioned that you're 4 people. Can you tell us about your background?
Sure. So my background is interactive application development. I was running a small studio developing basically any type of real-time interactive application for advertisement and culture. We've been doing everything from set design for operas and theaters to projection mapping, like promotional stuff for Nissan and Audi. So my background is real-time computer graphics, and my team's background is full stack web development, DevOps, and game development in 3D. Those are my 2 other technical co-founders, and we have a 4th co-founder who is also an entrepreneur, Teodosiev, who is an alumni of Y Combinator, and he's kind of our main strategic voice within the company. Helps us to essentially target the American investment market. To go back to your first question, which is how are we going to go about getting people, I don't really think it's going to be that much of a difficult issue once we have a library. So in our case, chicken or the egg. In our case, the first thing that we need to do is essentially onboard developers and publishers, essentially. And then with advertisement, we are going to be able to get people on our platform, because currently the leading cloud gaming platform only has around 750 indie games. And annually on Steam, that's just Steam, not counting mobile devices and mobile platforms, there are around 10,000 games. So there's a huge pool of diversity that if we manage to onboard, we will be able to get users.
Okay, thanks.
And what are the business models of these competitive platforms? And why would they publishers select you rather than them?
Well, I guess it's the same question. Why do you have a HBO Max subscription in addition to a Netflix subscription? And I think it comes down to the content.
Billion-dollar businesses, so it's
Yes.
not exactly the same.
It comes down to content. You want to have access to something that's not available on one or the other. And again, our focus is indie games, and all other major platforms focus on double and triple A games.
And is the business model different, like the way these platforms
Yes,
reward
most of those
publishers?
platforms, in exception to actually the largest one, which is run by NVIDIA, are run by companies which are also publishers and distributors of games, Microsoft and Sony. Those are 2 and 3. The fourth is Amazon, which is kind of in the middle, and they do not profit share to developers. They acquire the rights to publish and essentially distribute the games on demand on their streaming platforms, and the developers get one lump sum. While with us, it's not like that.
And how many publishers do you think you need in order to be attractive for players?
I would say that anything that gives us the ability to offer more than the current maximum number of the next competitor. Currently, that's 750.
So you need more than 750 games in order to be attractive?
Yes, in order to have a realistic marketing statement which is competitive.
And what's your strategy on onboarding these publishers?
Well, this is the main reason why we're looking for funding.
Yeah.
We've evaluated the process of onboarding, essentially the technical and also support and human process, because a lot of this has to do with communicating with developers. And we have a very good understanding of what teams, both technical and support teams, we need to be able to scale to this point.
But you'll be calling each publisher one by one, or emailing them, or what's the way?
Essentially, currently most of the rights for distribution are held in publishers within the gaming industry. So most publishers have, even indie publishers, have libraries of hundreds of games, which is good for us. So if we manage to onboard a publisher, we get access to this library to distribute. And then comes the technical aspect of onboarding, which is to go in and set up the games basically so they can run in a cloud environment. But that's actually not that slow or hard.
All right, thank you.
Basically, how much funding do you need?
Excuse me?
How much money do you need?
Well, how much money do you have? No. Yeah. Okay, best case scenario for this stage of our funding, I would say $300,000 at a $6 million valuation. But we are very flexible. And this is essentially a gap stage.
Flexible down.
Obviously, you're investors, so you're going to be flexible upwards. So, yeah, we are very open to discussions, and almost half of this investment is going to go towards me running the next funding round in other investment markets, because I believe that Bulgaria is traditionally kind of small in this sense.
How much money, in your vision, will the company need? I mean, like in the next 5 years, how much funding do you need?
I really don't know if I should share these numbers here, but we have a very detailed financial model and plan that I would be more than happy to share with you, and all those answers are visible there.
So my next question will be, with the 300,000, are you going to onboard the first publisher or not?
Yes.
How many publishers are going to have with 300,000 funding?
We are targeting around 100 games within a year.
Which may be one
Realistic.
publisher, or it could be
Yeah.
like two publishers.
Yes, one publisher.
What will be the reason a publisher comes to you?
The normal sales cycle within the traditional game monetization is essentially release day and the first week after the release date. Publishers focus their advertisement efforts extremely on the release date. And most of the games, especially indie games, realize more than 90% of their revenue within the first week after release. And then the income trickles down because the publishers, they shift their advertisement focus to other products, games that they're publishing. So essentially the developers don't stop earning money after the initial marketing push. This is where we come in. We don't tell them that we want any exclusivity or anything like that. We just tell them, come on, get on board on our platform, and whenever somebody plays your game, you get additional money based on playtime. And our platform also gives the ability for new players who wouldn't normally buy into the experience to test out their games. So it's like, also has a social and discovery element.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you too.
Thank you. Don't forget to vote for your favorite startup and type ahaslights.com/P2P vote and vote for your favorite. So the next one is Kostadinov, Safe Mails.
Thank you. Who is the young player? Okay. Recently, Free Mobile from France was punished by a regulator with 300,000 euros for sending passwords over plain text. But we have a solution for their problem. My name is Kostadinov, and our company is developing GDPR-compliant web service for integration with ERP and CRM systems to enable banks and telecoms send passwords over private emails to their customers and making the process for them secure, fast, and easy on all devices. We are similar to Zix, Proofpoint, Datamotion, Virtue. Our company was funded with 50k euro grant by European Commission for customer development and 2 paid pilots. Speak to us if you can help us get in the partnership with the ERP and CRM systems to enable us finish our customer development process and start working on our second milestone.
So can you tell us more about the product, like where are you at the moment and what can customers do with the current version of it?
Say it again.
Where are you at the moment with the product development and what can customers do with the MVP of the product?
Yeah, currently we are on a phase of customer development and we have proof of concept, MVP, prototype, where customers can, well, not customers, but it demonstrates that our innovation in the process of decryption of the email is working. It is, well, the process starts with the onboarding each device, which is very popular tactics in our world. And then this device, when it is trusted, then when you receive email with the link, click on the link, and the email is opens at the moment. So, yeah, actually there is a chain of users here with the Safe Mails. First, we are entering in partnership with the CRM and ERP platforms, where we are selling our solution. It could be either as a feature for the CRM and ERP platform, or as an add-on on their marketplace for their customers to buy. Their customers could be any business like accountants, auditors, and so on, companies and persons that are sending one-way emails to their customers. And end user is consuming the email free.
Okay.
Can you explain in a very basic way what problem it solves? What is the problem that is solved? I mean, like, this helps whom with what? In a very simple, because I'm a user, I'm not a technical guy, and I'm a user of technologies. So how this helps? Can you explain it in a very simple way?
If you're a user who is a customer to lawyer or accountant, your lawyer or accountant or the bank is sending you your bank monthly
reports.
Yeah, monthly statements. Bank is sending you monthly statements to you over email. Well, most of the times I saw it is in open text, and everyone can read that on the email. Everyone who intercepts the email, and believe me, these are many actors who are played too. So if you use safe mails, you are sure that the bank is communicating with you over a secure channel, that your bank statement will not go to the unauthorized hands and read your personal data and so on. So, and the customers of the platforms are getting GDPR compliant, so their communication with the customers is GDPR compliant, and they are main players that are punished.
So
like telecom.
Basically, when my lawyer sends to me an email, and there is personal information in the email, he's breaching some law, the GDPR, right? GDPR. And you're sending encrypted emails.
Encrypted emails, yes.
Okay. Isn't that already available somewhere? I mean, that sounds to me like somebody has done it already. Or...
Yeah, many people on email encryption market are doing this. Essentially, the big fish is making this, like establishing own email portal, or developers are sending portal to the banks and to the telecoms. They implement this email portal, and giving access to sending emails to this platform. And their customers are logging with username and password to see what information the bank has or telecom has.
Okay, so they send the encrypted emails, and then you need a password so that you can actually read what's in the email.
Essentially, there is nothing encrypted here. Actually, it is own email portal where is that portal is under your measures for protection. So the email, using these platforms is like using email in the older ages, where the users are communicating through one machine.
Okay, so how's your solution better than what we already have on the market?
Through emails, real emails, to their customers, and the emails are entering, so this email process is compliant with all email habits of the customer, of the users. If you manage another one username and password, it is a little burden, but if you have many username and passwords, it's become a big burden.
So what is your solution? You don't have any username and passwords, or how does it work?
No. Username and password.
Is it face recognition, or how? How does it work if you don't have any username? Or
okay, so how is working SafeMail? So, as soon as it is implemented with the bank and with the telecom, this system starts to encrypt the emails which telecom is transactional emails, one-way emails. informational emails they are sending to their customers. End user, when receives email, it is with link. Clicking the link, if the device is recognized as trusted, the email, the information is opened in the browser window pop-up. Okay. If it is not, if the device is not recognized, there is a short process for onboarding. It is scanning a QR code in order to prove this device is yours, or sending emails, one-time passwords, and so on.
Oh, I see. So it's easier for institutions.
So innovation is easy process. And one of the reasons encrypted emails are not used because it is hard to be used.
I see. I'll give it to Viktor, so he has a follow-up question there.
So to be successful, you need some major company to implement this.
Yep.
What are the efforts? So, like this, a bank, utilities. Have you already spoken with any company?
Yes.
What is their understanding? Because the IT teams are one of the most stubborn people that you can speak to, the IT teams of the banks. So what is their feeling? What is their opinion? Are they going to use this?
Some of them yes, some of them not, because not thinking that they will not use it. They say that they're encrypting email communication between their email server and the user's name server. But that is not enough. And one of the companies that were punished with the GDPR was that they encrypted emails on transit, but not encrypting emails at rest, which means when they sit on the server.
So to be successful, how much funding will you need in terms of for the next stage?
Yeah. First, we have to define the right approach to the market, making customer development. For customer development, we can use this European grant of 50k euros, and for two paid pilots. So the outcomes of this will be successfully defining the needs of the customers. To tell you the truth, I'm expecting this the current architecture we are planning, we are advertising, we are pitching. It will be changed after speaking with the customers, for one way or another way. So once we have paying customers, paid pilots, then we will need this funding, and it is about $100,000 in order to reach return of investment. Actually, it is 150,000, but excluding this grant. So our ask is this. And we need help to establish a partnership with such European CRM system. So if we have such relations, we'll be thankful.
I'll give you the mic, just a sec. Just to follow up on your question, Viktor, by the way, seems to me that the chief compliance officer is the one that you should address your solution, not the IT teams necessarily. If you're solving a compliance issue at the end of the day.
But
it's an IT solution, but it's
yes, it is compliance, but not only compliance officer. These are officers, directors from the divisions, from the business. They need compliance with GDPR. Their systems, business owners actually of this system that are generating these transactional emails, one-way emails. So. Actually, the IT is consulting the business owner which solution they have to choose, and generally business owners are choosing the cheapest and with the richer features. Well, I'm speaking from my position because when I choose a vendor, that's my point.
Well, we feel, do you have any more questions? Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
The fourth startup tonight is Gergana Pavlova for Connector. Maybe this is the way to pronounce. Gergana, are you here? She's not here. Okay, moving on. Georgi, Yovchev, Sealio. So we are down to 5 startups. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Georgi and I'm the founder of Sealio. I've been a software engineer for the last 6 years, and in the software industry we have a huge problem. Every time we make a change in our software, QAs make the same manual test over and over again in order to verify that we haven't broke something. Of course, this testing can be automated, but the automation process is so expensive that most of the companies face a big cost-benefit issues at some point. I started Sealio to help highly growing software companies to automate their API testing while saving time and reducing costs. Unlike other similar tools, Sealio analyzes your software runtime and makes automation testing a matter of just a few clicks on its user interface. Our total addressable market is $11 billion and it's highly growing. Currently, I have an MVP and I have a pilot client. I'm actively interviewing a lot of potential clients, and I'm looking for 40,000 euros in order to grow the company in the next 8 months and find 4 paying customers at the end of this period. Thank you.
Thank you. So you have some, and I'm not much of a technical person, but you have some kind of a software that follows the one that was already written, and after somebody makes changes, just checks whether there is a difference between the code that was before and the code after. So it basically verifies if that person made the correct adjustments or he made some mistake on the way of changing things. Is that correct?
Yes, that's the idea of automated testing. So when you make a change in your software, something can break, you may introduce a bug. And when you have automated test, you click one button, you run one command, you run the test, and you see what's the new behavior of your software. If it's valid, you change the tests, or if you introduce a bug, you go back and fix your bug.
So basically that piece of software makes sure that the person that makes the changes, makes exactly what he was paid for to do.
Yes.
Instead of doing something else, right?
Yes, and the current way of doing this is software engineers or quality assurance engineers sit down and write big software files where they describe how the software should behave in certain situations. What Sealio is, it analyzes your software, it observes how it behaves in these certain situations, it shows them to you, and with just a few clicks you can interact with it and you can tell it what to actually test in the future. It will generate these descriptions automatically and you are not going to need to write code.
Okay. And you said that the market was 11 billion? Or
22 billion.
22 billion?
Yeah, that's the total addressable market.
That's a big number. Is that the market for testing software, or what is the 22 billion market for?
Yes. Currently there are around 1.5 million quality assurance professionals in the world. And a rough estimate of us is that we can save 33% of their time. The average salary is $44,000 per year. So we can calculate that this is roughly $22 billion per year market opportunity.
Okay, so can you tell us a bit more about the name? I mean, what's the story behind the name? Because it's difficult to pronounce, easy to mistake, and maybe we'll need a QA to go after us when we pronounce it.
Yes, it comes from SEO. The idea is that you SEO your software. You SEO it in a way that every time you make a change, you see all the side effects, and it gets harder to break something.
Okay, and in terms of the business model, I mean, B2B enterprise software, it's spot on. This is what investors looking for, but can you tell us about your competitors? I mean, there are competitors. Why are you better, and why companies are going to use your software?
Yes, the market is huge, and there are a lot of different competitors. There are lots of niches here because there are tools that test the interface. There are tools that test web servers as Sealio. And from some time, it kind of looks like that the market starts moving to more automatical way to make your tests. So for example, some startups started popping up about automating this using AI, automating it using analysis of the source code and so on. So that's just another approach of solving it. It runs using analysis, monitoring of your software, and it seems pretty promising.
Okay, and can you very briefly tell us about your pilot with the customer you mentioned?
Yeah, so the initial idea was to start with a company that I've been working with, but they had some issues, so we couldn't start the pilot integration. So I started cold calling companies, and I called 2 companies, and the first one agreed to become a pilot client. So currently we are in the process of signing NDAs and contracts. Most probably they will start using it next week or the week after that, but they have a trial period of 3 weeks, and if we continue working together, they're going to pay.
Thanks for the presentation, Georgi. I've written down a question here, and that's something with regards to a software company that issues a feature based on ChatGPT, essentially. So somebody writes that code for them. They don't give a damn whether it's somebody QAs it or not. Do you see that as a potential threat to your business?
So the question is
open AI sources on the internet, using them to do your own coding, and you don't care about QA at all?
Yes. At this state of the market, it's hard to say. It looks kind of, I mean, ChatGPT does a lot of mistakes. If you're using it, you have to give it a direct feedback at most of the time. And when you give ChatGPT or another AI feedback, you again need tests, because at the end of the day, the decision is yours, and you're the last change pusher. So yeah, we can integrate this monitoring technique with AI. It can get even more powerful, but at this stage, it's better to focus on the analysis part, at least I think so.
To follow up on Yavor's question, can you tell us what's your closest competitor and what really differentiates you from them, and how big they are?
Yeah, so in terms of direct competitors, we have one which is quite small. There is no big vendor which everyone knows or uses.
And why are they small, in your opinion?
Can you repeat?
Why are they small, in your opinion?
They were founded last year, and they raised $500K. So they are open source. They've made some design decisions that I wouldn't like to better than them, at least now, because we focus on building software that can be used by QAs, by project managers, by software engineers, by everyone in the team. But Kipoi, which are the directors, focused on doing something that can be used by software engineers, that integrates into their software code and so on.
How much are you gonna take from your average client, do you think?
In the beginning, it will be around 500 euro per month, but after 1 year, depending on the average size of the target company size, of around per month. But of course, after a few years, this is limited.
How many people is the team?
I have 2 advisors, 1 technical and 1 financial advisors. My plan is to invite some more advisors to join. That if we all sit down and think about this problem for a few years, we can change the industry.
Once you have the investment, are you going to be full-time committed to this project? What is your plan?
Excuse me?
Once you have the investment, because you're looking for money, you're looking for 40,000. Once you have the investment, are you going to be fully dedicated to this project?
I've been fully dedicated in the past for a few months, going full-time after 2 weeks, so yeah.
Well, so one last question. You said 40,000?
Yes.
40, and what else do you need? Besides that, this is going to help you, how long time? This is going to help you for 1 year, or 6 months?
8 months.
8 months.
Yes.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, anyone tried the QR code? Anyone?
QR code doesn't work.
The QR code doesn't work? No.
I can't scan it.
Okay. So, who is here for the first time ever at Pitch2Pitch? Okay, man. So, second chance, the grant for Volvo connector. No? Okay, so. Georgiev, IT Fabrika. Okay, again, big applause for Elena Peneva. Yeah, they bite sometimes.
Hi, I'm Georgi, this is Dimitar, and we are at Fabrika, a website that helps businesses to register and protect their intellectual property. So, if you have a brand, a design or logo and you want to protect it, we are your guys. We compete in market with an annual growth with around 20% every year. We are a team of 4 lawyers and we want to be fully dedicated to our job. At this time, we have a website which is rolling up and we are updating it every day. Our goal is to create a fully automated process and a seamless user journey so anyone can identify their needs and to make a request that is relevant to our business. So, our expertise and our transparent services with no hidden fee is that bring us apart from our competitors. We are looking for funding for development automation solutions, for CRM, ERP, marketing, and advertising. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Georgi. I would presume that the law is very specific to every particular case. So my first question goes about scaling the business, because every single thing that you mentioned, if you're developing a CRM, it has specifics. So how do you plan to make it off the shelf so everybody buys the same product, kind of standardized product, whatever that is? Because intellectual property, like yourselves, lawyers need to look down every single contract that you have. So how do you automate that?
Hello, thanks for the question. Our main goal for the moment is to make a CRM just for the register of trademarks. For other intellectual rights like design and copyrights, we cannot make a CRM for them, and that's the reason that we are for people to do the Fabrika.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, so further build on that, is your product website based on the market in Bulgaria, or is it going to be for the whole of Europe? Or, I mean, as investors, we are looking for scalability, so how much is the scalability? Because if you're just focusing on Bulgaria, maybe then the scalability is very limited.
So our product is scalable all around the world. At this time, we are starting in Bulgaria. We are testing the MVP. So our next target is the European Union, and our next targets are the whole world, because we can do our services from here, digitally, in every patent office around the world. It won't be a problem for us. So I think it's really scalable. Everything we need is just an easy process that so the clients can make them request easily. Because now, when you want to register, for example, your brand, you have to make a few consultations with a lawyer, to have a lot of conversations, to ask a lot of questions until you identify what you really need. For example, 90% of our clients come to us and say, I have a patent, which is actually a trademark, and it's really big difference between them. So our website is going to make it automatically that the user can identify what he needs. With chatbot, questions, wizard in the website, etc.
Okay, that's cool. So you're aiming at the worldwide market, so I would just advise you to change the name from now. I mean, IP Fabrika doesn't mean anything outside of Bulgaria.
Thank you.
I had a sort of question, but so I dealt quite a bit with IP. I have a couple of US patents under my name. I don't know how many inventors are here in the room. So this thing, it's not going to work for patents at all. Maybe only for design patents, because the utility patents are so technical that even if you're a patent lawyer or somebody who does this, has to spend a lot of time on every case, and it's so different. Trademarks, though, are they can probably, I mean, they're a good target. I think you're on the right track going after trademarks, because you have some specific requirements there. You just have to write the name. Is it a Pepsi or something, and then just enter some pictures under which has specific rules, right? And that's probably scalable with technology.
Yeah, you're right. For the patents, we want to establish a networking with the tech guys with different expertise. That we're going to work with them for each case, that we cannot make any CRM or any automatization for patents or designs for now. Our main goal is to make automatization for to register trademarks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I think that's right. And then maybe design patents, they have a very light registration treatment, so it's not a long litigation like the inventions, but if you have a design patent, that may probably also work on your
Probably, yes.
platform. But, yeah.
Now, if you automate this process, you're going to kill a lot of legal work. This is not going to make your colleagues happy. First, I mean, like automation kills a lot of work. Have you assessed how much time, have you assessed what is the impact? If you have something like this, it's saving time, it's saving money, okay, what it saves? It should save time, which is money at the end of the day, but have you basically thought what you're saving? You're saving legal time for the lawyers, that not going to waste time for simple work.
Our target is to focus especially on the brain work, because a big part from the work is the communication and the first steps until you decide what you want to do as a client. So right now, one request costs us around 2 or 3 hours for the first round of work, let's say that. And if we have a software, we will do it with chatbot, with wizards, for around 5 or 10 minutes. That's our estimation, and we think we can succeed in that.
And it's weird, but I have a question. Do you know how many trademarks are registered for the last year?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2,000. That means 200,000, sorry. And that means that there are a lot of trademarks for all of our colleagues, and we're happy that nobody...
Have you spoken with the technical guy, which can be an engineer behind the platform, etc.?
Yes, yes.
It's going to be part of the team that is going to work?
No, there are outside guys that we're gonna pay them to and talk with them to create it for us.
So it's going to be ordered. How much financing do you need? How much funding do you need?
At that moment, we need 300,000 leva, and that's the budget for the first year, because we think it will be the hardest one, because we need to create the system, the website, and also there are a lot of third-party services that we need to pay for. That's softwares with APA, with the Bulgarian Patent Office, the European Intellectual Property Office, and it's not cheap.
So this is not an easy to start. I mean, like, I see what you're doing, but it's not easy to start with this ticket to be raised very easily in the beginning, and people investors are not so willing to go into the legal stuff, so it's not easy. Lexus is probably the biggest invention within the legal world of making it easier, but it's far away. Do you have any questions? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So that was the pitching part of Pitch2Pitch. And now, for our audience online who is watching our live stream, there's a very interesting part in which they will be able to listen to the discussion of the jury, which will take place on the stage. But unfortunately, all of us here will not be able to listen to it, so that's why we have a treat for you.
Yeah, outside the stage, the hall here, we have a complimentary snack. It's a little treat for everyone, so be fast! So don't be hungry later.
Don't go out of the link, and 20 minutes break maybe? 20, 30 minutes break.
20 is enough, right? Okay, 20. See you in 20 minutes.
Това ли трябва да държим? Ето. Да качам.
Добре. Искаш ли да извадиш?
Не ги разбрах. Нали всички разчитат на моите записки сега.
Добре, брейнто за сега е пас по-скоро.
Доста early с Product Development-а.
Окей. Добре, махаме за всички, които гледат.
Да.
Да, това, което съм си записал аз с Надежда. Окей.
Обсъждаме. По принцип играеме камък, ножица, хартия и който спечели, той решава.
Не схванах идеята за unique user всъщност. Имаме студенти, имаме учители, ама как ще намериш тези учители точно по времето, когато трябва?
Може би беше по-скоро, не знам дали е за ученици и учители, а просто хора, които се интересуват в някакъв топик, да се регистрират, примерно Biology, някакъв Aircraft.
Едните да помагат на другите срещу заплащане. Срещу в някакъв Spotify модел.
Групи в момента помагало, не знам си какво си така.
Да.
Аз за заплащането не може да разбера кой не кой ще плаща.
А и тя
мисля,
сама
че
в екип,
не беше
така че
съвсем
наградата
ясно.
може би няма да е
на нея,
супер
да.
по-добре.
Значи, нейното разбиране, че това е мънтли плащане, всъщност в зависимост от това колко се използва, да се алокира, защото ученика плаща, а пък защото е използвал тютъри, учители, преподаватели, му се алокира, вероятно time unit му се алокира.
А ти трябва да създадеш критична маса от учители, които ти трябва да се плавя да е при тебе, за да могат деманда от учениците.
И нямаше стратегия да почва в една ниша, която и вие питахте, защото ти да имаш критична маса навсякъде, всичко изведнъж и от supply, от demand, от всички ниши.
Аз мисля, че нейната идея беше да започне от такива ученически топики.
Да, ученически, да. Ама кое е училище, кой клас, коя темата е... Нямаше добра стратегия за go-to-market. Според мен да минаваме нататък.
Може ли веднъж само да ги избориш отново всички?
Разбира се, BrainBuddy, която беше Надежда, е първата, Atanas с Raycloud, с Cloud Gaming, SafeMails на Kostadin, Georgi Sealio, Georgi и Димитър с S3E5 Фабрика и една дама не се появи, но забравих да запиша кога.
Да.
Първата дама беше Надежда, тя беше с BrainBuddy, мисля, че сме пас.
Okay. Гейминга.
Аз се записах много неща тук с Atanas, той ми направи добро впечатление. Момчето поради няколко причини. Първо беше обмислил MVP-то, има go-to-market някаква стратегия, която е конкретна, не е да обхвана абсолютно всичко. Не знам дали сметките му излизат с това, с тези пари да може да фане един пъблишър и това са около 100 игри. За да може да прави нещо, той трябва да има 750 минимум, в крайна сметка. Това са неговите изчисления, което означава, че няма да му стигнат тези пари, определено да стигне до този първи етап.
И да имаш unique selling point пред някакви много established платформи, са трудно. А другото е, че user acquisition в gaming, вие знаете, много се състезават за този юзер. За това внимание е много скъпо да се акварват. И ако не си нещо невероятно като геймс...
Целият бизнес модел на гейминг индустрията и на публишинга, защото както pay-per-view, така е тук pay-per-playtime, което е супер различно от това, което се прави в момента. Но пък са 4 човека, което е интересно. Нали,
от по-напредналите са от тази група, да.
Наградата на тях да е полезна.
Значи наградата е...
Място в нетворк. Да, всъщност ние в този контекст също го мислим.
Което, нали, ако имат екип, би било по...
Да.
Аз също ми се стори, че това момче наистина знаеше за какво говори.
беше много напред в материята.
Да, направо беше плашещо.
Мислил е за фримиум сегмент също, което ми направи добро впечатление.
Да, защото най-лесният начин да имаш юзърс е да го пуснеш фри, нали? Някакви адс да пускаш, да вземаш някой. Все пак нещо. Но Facebook колко време нямаше...
Те със сец не планират. Защото нали казаха, че точно сървърното време и сториджа е много скъп.
Именно стриминга на гейм не става.
Със сец не работи. Да. Трябва да се плаща.
Че е влязъл много дълбоко и го знае, че това нещо е много скъпо.
Да.
Че няма стак.
Да. Трябва някой да е готов да плаща.
И какво трябва ти сървъри, така ли?
Много.
Всичките 750
гейминга е много тежко.
трябва.
Ако имаш 10 000 плеера да работят, това е много експенс.
Едно време, ако си спомняте, имаше Java игрички, имаше сайтове за игрички, ти влизаш, има 100 някакви уебсайти.
Той Google Chrome, когато не ти работи интернет, пак имаш някакви Java игрички. Ама аз нямам
приложение за игри.BG. След това трябва само да се удрим на страна, може да договори за цена.
Да.
Добре бе, Каме, отварям скол. Извиняй, Каме. Извинявай, взимам ти бяла, вече имаш. Добре, де, ама ето с Камен си обсъждаме Quark.
Да.
Те какво правят?
Те точно решават такъв проблем, че оптимизират сървърния ресурс.
Необходимостта от сървър.
Да.
Нали? Всъщност те могат да се партнират с такива пичове, така ли?
Могат да се партнират, да.
Окей. Добре.
Sealio, да, добре. Това е good.
Това е good.
Да, good.
Safe Mails. Благодаря за въпроса, Викторе, защото аз щях да задам същия. Какво решавате в крайна сметка? Не разбрах, нали? Най-накрая успя нещо да обясни човека, но за мен това не се продава на IT хора.
Аз си го представям какво предлага, но не си го представям. Може би решението му е добро, обаче това в този момент всичките ми сблъсъци с банки и големи компании, когато предо то е compliance, обаче през IT-то минава и IT-то убива там някъде да платира. IT отдела им, който трябва да вземе решение, ние това ще го прилагаме, но искам да смени цяла начин на комуникация. И всъщност...
Амбициозно много и то sales cycle с тези е много тежък, трябва да си много напред, за да можеш да продаваш. И не мисля, че са много добри в това да го обяснат.
Мерси много.
Да не се плювам сега с нищо.
Според мен знае какво прави, защото от индустрията е доста опитен, просто можа да го обясни особено на английски.
Не успя много.
Но не мисля, че пък няма да трябва coworking или каквото и да било от тези неща.
Добре, пас. Георги от Sealio.
На мен ми хареса. Въпросът е competition, ми е... Иначе по-скоро изглежда в час и амбициозен и може да направи някакъв продукт, където да е somebody out there.
Не вярвам,
малко
че
е трудно
само
да
един комп.
Но, не. 100 на 100.
Аз
има
познавам
competition.
Един компетитър, който го прави този automation.
Аз
QA automation е big.
Обаче това момче ма спря миналия път, бях тук. И ма пита, вика тук как се идва на този competition. И аз
така ли, от теб ли да
някакъв линк, нали, запиши се. И неговата идея ми звучеше много интересно, въпреки че аз не разбирам.
Не, QA е big, това да ти кажа, че е голям $1 billion market, for sure. Има много QA tools. На мен ми изглежда, че по-скоро е набарал някаква ниша, където може да се позиционира. Тоест, може да е one of the many players, ако прави конкретна ниша. На мен ми изглежда по-скоро част ми изглежда амбициозен.
Искаш да кажеш,
сам
че
си
ако
коди
вземеш
нещата.
само код R и чекваш само R, примерно, или чекваш само SQL, това ли имаш предвид, ако е набарял някаква ниша?
Това
да стане най-добрият в определено.
Да, в определен QA да прави. Той какво каза там? Връзка с...
Определен инструмент е това нещо, т.е. това не е цялостно решение. Може би никой няма да има цялостно решение, пак ще има човешко участие. Но вероятно
така, че има различни подходи,
различни инструменти
се действат
да изправиш.
Но като си има предвид, че в coworking има
софтуерни компании, той би могъл да намери, нали, поне хора, където да го тества.
Пилоти, да.
На мен по-скоро ми беше от фаворитите.
На мен също, ако искате две награди, този и тия с игрите,
10к май беше, нали?
Тоест 40к.
Не, имам пред наградата. Фонд е 10. До 10.
Може и 2 и 3 да дадем.
Да.
Последното е в IP Фабрика, което scalability ми е номер 1 issue за мен.
Да, смисъл, че е проблем.
Значи, това, което между другото е готино, човек трябва да се поговори с тях. Ако те могат да скелват това нещо на европейско равнище, да си файлваш трейдмарк, това нещо е само за фирмения знак. Това е само да си файлваш фирмения знак.
И ти казваш, че това е стандартен процес, който може
да само няколко снимки и да напишеш текста.
Става точно с 2 имейла и половин часа след тази работа. В смисъл няма какво да автоматизираш комуникацията с крайния клиент. Може да си автоматизираш вътрешно процесите ти, за да си по-ефективен.
Те казват, че...
Те искат да автоматизират работата с клиента.
Аз доколкото разбрах, имала API от патентното европейско пространство, където могат направо да ги...
Може и аз познам такива, които го правят. Има такива, които го правят. Не автоматизирали са си, те си развили бекенд процеса. Тоест, аз казвам Виктор, искам да ми запазиш някаква Innovation Capital и Виктор си пуска query-то, има ли Innovation Capital, къде го няма, това му сплюва, ако го няма, аз му потвърждавам и той си го заявява.
Това не е като хостинг, това ми звучи много като хостинг услуга. Проверявам дали имам АБВ.
Стъпки в процеса гледат да застъпят. Нали, по-холистик гледат да го направят.
Нещо от този тип е, това не е 300, много е 300, според мен. Ако се автоматизира, е нещо прекрасно, не е нещо огромна част от правната работа, една малка хубава част от правната работа. Като процеси и процедури по файлване, това може да се направи, заслужава си, но...
Значи в Америка със сигурност има такива, защото като напишеш трейдмарк и ти пише $45 file your trademark, има такива 1000.
Да, не е нещо юник.
Аз мисля, че те повече от трейдмарк таргетират, но не мисля, че успя добре да обясни.
Да, защото
повече от трейдмарк ще бъде много трудно.
Повече от трейдмарк ще се опитва да помогне на клиента през чат-бота.
Да насочи, да му каже стъпките за това какво според нуждите му, да му каже какви стъпки ще трябва да прави, които вече много от тях няма да са automated, obviously. Те покрай трейдмарк ще вземат и друг бизнес.
Ще се стане
дали е сервис бизнес, да.
Тосия, нали? Те казаха, че
тук го има момента, нали, ако искаш да се чуеш с адвокат, дали ще пишеш на чат-бота си.
И дали ще разчиташ, че е сигурно. Да.
Като ми оставяте сам на летище. Dinchev.
Да.
Разчитах на чат-бота.
Окей.
Тоест, спраха всички полети на Мюнхен и опашката пред Customer Service, значи всички полети спраха. Опашката пред Customer Service е безобразна, защото тя ми навсякъде казва на 15 минути. Обърнете се към чат-бота.
И накрая викаш.
Има там нещо предефинирано дърво от случаи, които лесно могат да се управляват.
Днеска спряха в целите щати полетите, ги вземеха, не знам дали да.
Нямаше проблем, няколко хора видях, че летят днеска.
Ами те, няколко, но са приземели. Да, няма да.
Наско, Raycloud и Georgi, Sealio.
Да, аз съм за.
Окей.
Гейминга и QA Automation.
Две по три.
Нека да все пак да има първо място. По-готино.
Да,
айде 4. Аз съм по-скоро за QA Automation. Мисля, че по-трудно ще е.
QA, това, което е Надежда.
Sealio и... Окей, значи определихме, един да вземе 4, другия 3, въпросът е сега кой ще е първия. 5 и 2 да ги направим, да има първо място. Distinguished. Добре,
Ако Ако имаме само едно.
На мене ми хареса, аз ви казах, аз вече си имам фаворит.
Да.
Аз съм с QA.
Sealio, да.
И той е с QA.
Аз съм с TS Gaming.
Айде пак, ти си десайдера, Виктор.
Не го разбирам изобщо.
Виктор, ти си
Аз и
десайдер.
другото не разбирам.
2 на 2.
Аз ще кажа, че бих бил за гейминг. Защото ще играм по тази начин. Но...
Той е за QA.
Той в QA показва някакво много добро поведение и познание, се едно, че има цял екип за него. В един момент се казва, че няма екип, който означава, че като има екип, трябва да бъде много интересно поведение.
И вече затваря клиенти, което е много различно от другите.
Той от QA е...
Аз го подготвих се.
Да. Значи, QA е 4.
Не имах предвид, че ние са 4 човека, може би да имат повече.
Моля?
Бенефити.
Чакай сега. Какво разпределяме? 4-3, какво е това? Те
Хиляди.
ще са необходими офис спейс.
Получават кредити за coworking.
Да. То е...
Начал на магистър направя Томас, който казва, че поне 4-мата са повече.
Да, така.
Като количество хора и офис спейса ще има по-ценно.
Така е. Ама все пак първото място си е символично. Също така.
Между 4 и 3 няма да.
Хубаво, айде 4 и 3 готово.
Да, въпросът е за кога. Аз съм за Sealio. Вие сте...
И за кой си?
Сега.
Дръмрол, нали да?
2 на 2.
2 на 2 сме.
След като...
На практика на твоите плещи ще тежи, да.
Той вече реши.
Това е 4.
Добре.
Така?
3 за Надежда.
Добре.
Гейминга трябва да вдигат много пари. Ако не се справят с малка помощ, която дали ще е 3 или 30. Той ли беше който каза, че финансирането колко му трябва общо?
Гейминга.
Да, гейминга.
Каза, че има сметки, но не иска да ги шерва тук.
Той каза мисля за финансиране.
Не, той каза първата сума, но голяма, защото всъщност основи...
Нещо за 6 милиона, ти ли го каза?
Не, той каза
Той си го каза, 300
за valuation.
300 хиляди
на 6 милиона. Обаче това всъщност въобще е само начало. Той се нуждае от много пари. Той ще трябва да се нуждае от поне... Разсъждавам от вас може би 4-5 милиона, за да докаже хипотезата си да се случи в големия мащаб. Разсъждавам от вас.
И другото competitive advantage, според мен тук е много по-unclear за разлика от другите платформи, докато това момче по-ми изглежда, че знае така. По-нишово.
България са много трудни за стигане до инвестиции.
Не е лесно, може би тази година ще бъде много трудно. Втората половина на годината ще е трудно. Съвсем. Според мен. Тоест той трябва да ги намери парите извън България, където той казва, което беше интересно.
Благодаря ни дадат.
Не, благодаря много.
Еми добре, ако искате да...
Да.
Y Combinator, какво беше президент?
Да. Има advisor от White. Още.
Трябва да почака има опитите.
Да. Да, Теодосия е готов.
Варна. Базиран. Има тайти компания се занимава и с някакви
Да.
работи.
Той подкрепя доста стартапи обаче, в смисъл...
Нещо като Startup
Инкубатор,
Factory.
да.
Също,
Като студио ли го става?
Малко.
Ами покрай IT компаниите
Да,
помага
малко.
и на разните.
Да. На нас ни е препоръчвам доста компании.
А имаме ли...
Готин човек.
Има ли в България някой, който го играе като venture studio?
Имаше нещо, което стартира заедно с DSP, ако ги знаеш, адвокатите. Но така и не се изправи.
Има опити, да, има опити, но въпросът е излизат ли успешни компании от тях? Не, аз се сещам също за още две неща, но бяха такива.
При последната ни сделка на Upline бяхме много впечатлени. Хората за финансисти разбират проблема до фиксинг, дълго.
Ти знаеш ли как се спела?
Кое?
Защото стрим, да.
Да, стриме, ужас.
Стриме и затова не казва им такива неща.
My name is Monica. Нали?
Не забравяш как се казваш? Знаеш ли това, че не има на профилите, ще се бъдеш?
Не, имаме камера. Така. Вау. How many people? Чакай, ще стреля. Next time.
заемете местата си. Започваме след 30 секунди.
Драги пасажери, излитаме след една минута. Моля, затегнете коланите и седнете по местата си. Шапка ли тръгваме, добре. Ден се ми се скара.
Very official. Hello again.
Hello, hello. Back in the game.
Now, as usual, we are starting with one of the, let's say, sweetest awards, the Audience Award. So let's see what you guys think. Oh, we don't have a screen. So maybe we will see what is the result
who is that guy
of the voting. Hitachi. Now we have to see the results of the voting on AHA slides for the best pitch, and also we will see who you think is the best pitch tonight, and we will invite them on stage. Okay. It's very obvious, so big applause for Sealio.
Sealio is the startup of the audience.
Congratulations, please remain on stage, and now we will draw the winner of the audience who voted. Are you still on the link? As we said multiple times. If you are, then you can actually participate in the draw, which is happening right now. Nikolaya, is he here or watching us live? Nikolaya, here, please join us.
Okay. Big applause for Nikolaya.
So you know your award. It's 1 week at chosen or more than one chosen location of Networking Premium here in Sofia. So you have to speak with the team of Networking Premium and you can get your award. Applause again.
Nice. And now more awards.
Yes, actually tonight there are many awards and big awards. So let's start with the first one, no? Actually, we wanted you to stay on stage because the first one is always for the audience's choice. So it is from, please on stage, Danil Hadjiev Atanas from Founders Institute. They always give their award to the audience favorite.
Hi, my name is Danil.
Yeah, you can come here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to be changed on stage. Okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Danil. I'm representing Founders Institute, although I don't have my t-shirt with me right now. As some of you may know or not, we are probably the biggest pre-accelerator startup, pre-accelerator in the world, which makes us an ideal place for people with an idea stage or maybe an even further down the road. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'm very happy that we're going to grant this round's award to Sealio, which is a free spot in our next cohort, which starts in April. So, yeah.
Applause! Congratulations, Sealio.
You can also stay on stage because there's a few awards, but you can also go up and down, and it's good for the health. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay, next one is Mila Petrova team up.
Hello everyone, my name is Mila Petrova and I'm the founder of TeamUp. This is a company which is providing services to startups, and we are providing tailor-made consultancy solutions for founders and their teams to enable them to achieve their dreams, their goals, to become unicorns. And what we're providing today is a free coaching workshop with one of the pitching companies today, and this is Raycloud.
Thank you very much. Това надявам се никой да не го чу.
Congratulations, Raycloud.
Please welcome on stage Anna from Grantiv, who is giving the next award.
Yeah, Anna is far away, so big applause for Elena Peneva, who made it recently.
Every time when there's a hole in our program. And also for Nasco, for 3 years on this stage. Not this one, but Pitch2Pitch stage.
Hello everyone, the jury and the audience. I'm Anna and we are Grantiv, a part of the Network Premium. And we're usually giving a small award that is free consultation for a few hours. And today we want to give it to Safe Mail.
Congratulations, Safe Mail.
The next award will be awarded to actually the startup that you chose, the audience chose, and it's Alexander Vladimirov from Formula Tech Bulgaria. He's giving a free consultation as well.
Hello everyone, it's my pleasure to be here for the second time in a row. There was some really amazing companies today, I think, just same as last time. But the one that I see the most potential for growth is, was it Raycloud?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we're, one second. Because we're talking about games, and games don't really have much of a culture barrier or any type of other barrier. Really, all you need to do is have great games on your platform and you can scale it very easily. So this is why I'm very interested in it, and I would like to learn a little bit more. So.
That was the twist. Who is next one?
Oh, okay, so next one is Koyan Kirill of Startup.BG.
Is he here? Maybe not, but for sure you will all receive his wonderful book for, actually also called Startup.BG, right?
I'm not sure, but probably.
So many twists. I don't know which genre it is. Ventsislav Nenko from Omai TV is also giving an award? No, you're not?
Why?
Who wants to give an award? I'm joking. Okay, the last of the smaller awards is from me because Bright Mojo turns 1 today. So I'm giving an award to Sealio as well. You have a branding consultation. And now, for the serious part. Are you ready? I hope you are. Viktor Manev?
No,
No,
Viktor
it's not
Manev,
still?
not Viktor Manev, no, but...
Another twist.
Yeah, I think before Viktor Manev, we have a special announcement from Monika Shekerjivsky.
Hello. Wow, the people from here look a little bit more. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending here. I think maybe for the next pitching event on the next 11, we'll need a bigger event space. And I want to thank to a lot of people, but I will start with the audience because you are the people who are making this event more and more popular with every month. I want to thank also to the jury for investing your time, especially to Stoyan and Viktor for investing your expertise within our contests. I want to thank to all the team of Networking Premium Co-working. I want to thank to the streaming team, Omai TV. And I want to thank to one person who is not here, the founder of Pitch2Pitch, Emil. And he's always sharing with us a couple of different facts every month, so I just want to share with you what I read a couple of minutes ago. Maybe some of you might know that Sofia is within the top 50 digital nomad places in the world. And as I know, yeah, it's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, big applause for Sofia, everyone.
But this is the good news. The bad news is a couple of months ago, we were on the 30th place, and I checked 5 minutes ago, we went down to 41st place. We are still above London and Budapest, but we deserve more, right? So I want every one of you to take your phone out, okay? I will ask for a big, big favor. The lady with the blue blouse. Yes, I'm watching you, everyone, amazing. And the guy there with the t-shirt with the beautiful picture. Yeah, with the brown, yeah, you see me, okay. Okay, everyone phone is here, right? Okay, so here we have a QR code you can scan. One of the major factors for this ranking list is the ranking in the co-working places in the city. So, by voting for us, for Gurko Panorama location, you will help not only us, but also Sofia. And you have right now 1 minute. I'm still observing you, by the way. And just to throw in that everyone who is voting right now is winning a daily pass in Gurko Panorama, which is upstairs, because I saw we have only one winner.
By the way, that's my favorite location. I love it. I was just there.
We have another one, but I will share in private in the rooftop party later on for those who want to join. So give you a minute and just want to thank you for the love, for the support, and wishing good luck to the winner.
Apparently, the QR code is not working, so I guess you have to go in an extra step, find us on Google Maps, and do it the old-fashioned way. Thank you very much.
Yeah, actually, you can use Google Lens, but the people with Ogriska cannot work with it, so I'm not sure. So, okay, so we can move on. So that's it. Lubo, do you want to say something?
No, at the end, maybe.
For me, of course. Come on. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to mention a couple of things. A few months ago, when we started planning Pitch2Pitch for this season, we thought we were going to move here in this hall and that it is going to satisfy our needs for the next season. Fast forward 2 episodes since we moved. That's no longer possible. Like, there is an angry people there, people that couldn't find seats there, also angry people there. I'm Lubomir Georgiev, and I am part of the networking premium team. Nice to meet you. So, fortunately for some and unfortunately for others, we will have to start thinking about getting bigger and bigger. Maybe, I don't know, if you have any suggestions, I'm open for a discussion. Okay, we do it. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Thank you very much for being a part of our dream. Thank you to every single person that is here for the first time or for as many as they want. Thank you for making us happy, and thank you for being here with us on our journey.
Excuse me, I have one more thing. Because something is stopping my plan to save Sofia, we'll leave the laptop at the exit so you can vote for us and win your prize. Bye-bye. Have a nice evening.
Okay. Big applause for Monica and Lubo Georgiev, really. Okay. So now, the big awards, I kindly invite on the stage our talisman, Viktor Manev, to announce the big winners.
Yeah. Thank you for the time and thank you for being here. I'll be short and concise. Usually this award goes to a very specific way of the way we judge, and let me repeat this, we're doing this each time. We're usually judging on whom we can help the networking premium, and this was initially considered by Emil when he started this, like which company will need it most, the space, the opportunity of meeting other people, that will help them grow, develop their relations, and eventually successfully grow up and find funding for their development. So basically, the ones that are not awarded does not mean that they're not good. Simply, we take it in a very special way of thinking from networking, whom we can help most. And the award is in the form of a credit for using it and using the networking space across, and I think that across the spaces. So we have 2 awards, and the small one that goes with 3,000 level award is Raycloud.
Raycloud, congratulations! Yeah. Big applause again for Raycloud.
Now, we had a huge debate. We were like 2-2, and I had to break and make a decision who is going to get the big one. It was close draw, basically. Sealio is getting 4. Yeah. So this is a credits for using the networking space. We believe that this will help the companies. Both companies are going to need a lot of efforts, time, support, money. So good luck. Now, let me invite to the stage all the participants tonight to make the big picture.
Yeah.
Usually that's what you say.
Actually.
Yeah. Usually
Let's
that's
go.
what-
All of the participants come on the stage, please.
All the participants, please
But
come on.
hurry up because Milan Turino starts in 10 minutes.
And also in the meantime, follow all networking premium locations, pages on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, anywhere on social. And also the next Pitch to Pitch is going to be on 11th of February. Please join us. We will see where it's going to be.
Yeah, we don't know where it's going to be. Maybe here, maybe
On the stadium.
somewhere else.
We'll see.
Bigger.
Okay, time for
that's it.
picture? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe the winners have to be on the center.
Okay, winners. Do you like the center or?
And they can smile as well.
Yeah.
It's a lot of directing here.
Yeah. Okay, so. Thank
Ready?
you for directing, man. Money. Say money.
Thank you very much for our audience, and also if you're interested in the discussion of the jury, you can watch it online in our streaming and our video from this Pitch to Pitch. See you in February.
Special thanks to MyTV that providing us our streaming partners since day one. So I would like to invite you in April, 7th until 9th of April. I'm organizing a virtual event called Footprint Expo, where you can unleash your startup to international markets. We will be there. We have investors, we will have startups, we have people teach you how to advertise in United Kingdom. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining, and see you next time.
And also, after 10 o'clock on the 6th floor, there is networking part, so please join us.
Bye!